Perfect for the summer months, El Cantinero from Zingari Man. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SmartWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to be with you. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. Hey, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos. And also, please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. We have a brand new shave soap in the Shave Den just in time for those warmer summer months. Here it is from Zingari Man, El Cantinero. Check that out. My gosh, is this a fantastic shaving set. Grapefruit, tequila, and lime. My gosh. Oh, this is perfect for the summer months. Oh my gosh. A really terrific scent. And it's in their Sago shaving soap base right there. All right, let me get some information for you here so you can learn a little bit more about it. It really has a wonderful scent. Here it is right there on their product page. El Cantinero is a scent that captures the soul of a perfect cocktail, the warmth of candlelit cantinas, and the effortless charm of a man who understands that the best things in life are meant to be savored. The fragrance opens with zesty brightness of grapefruit and lime, crisp and inviting, like the moment the first cocktail of the night touches your lips. The margarita accord brings a smooth tequila warmth, balanced by the subtle sharpness of salt, grounding the scent in something undeniably classic. Boy, this is perfect for the summer months, I'm telling you. As the night deepens, so does the fragrance, settling into something enduring, smooth, and effortlessly magnetic. This is spot on. El Cantinero is not just a scent, it is an invitation to slow down, to pour with intention, to savor the night. Yeah, here are the scent notes. Top notes are grapefruit and lime, heart notes are tequila and agave, and the base note is salt. And here's what they have to say about the Sago shaving soap base. Experience elite performance with Zingari Man Sago shave soap, formulated to deliver exceptional slickness, cushion, and glide for a smooth, irritation-free shave. The rich, creamy lather provides a protective layer between the razor and your skin, reducing friction and enhancing comfort. Where Sago truly excels is in its unmatched post-shave feel. This formula deeply nourishes and restores moisture with goat's milk, shea butter, jojoba oil, and oat kernel oil, leaving skin feeling hydrated, refreshed, and incredibly soft throughout the day. Lanolin-free, it is ideal for those with sensitivities, ensuring a luxurious shave without compromise. Yeah, absolutely fantastic shaving soap. We have reviewed Zingari Man shaving soaps before. They're wonderful. They lather a treat. Really looking forward to this shave because of this marvelous scent. We have had a warm-up in the upper 80s here in Northeast Ohio, so we're doing a cold water shave this time around. We're going to use, obviously, Zingari Man, El Cantinero, Sago shaving soap right there. Yeah, boy, again, that's terrific. We're going to use our Altair shaving brush. A big thank you to David Dark for very kindly sending this one along to the channel. David, thank you very much. We're also going to use the Carve Bison aluminum razor. A big thanks to Matt Panter for sending this one to the channel. I wanted something light, nimble, maneuverable for a cold water shave. This got the call. And we're also going to be using a Dorco Titan razor blade right there. Boy, these are good. I like these a lot. And we're going to use our Starry Night lathering bowl because, well, El Cantinero is the description talked about evening cantinas and that sort of thing. So that's why we're using a Starry Night lathering bowl because this kind of paints a picture of being under the stars at an outdoor cantina or a restaurant or pub on those summer evenings. Yeah, that's why we're using the Starry Night lathering bowl. And again, we're going to do a cold water shave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of my pre-shave, and then we're just going to use El Cantinero. We're not going to do any pre-shave lather. We're going to let this do all the talking here and get right to this shave. A cold water shave because summer is here. Warmer weather is upon us. So let me do my pre-shave and then we'll get the shave underway. We'll build a lather. So hang in there with me. Okay, I've done my pre-shave wash and I used a new product. I used Nivea Men Maximum Hydration Deep Cleaning Face Scrub. This has aloe vera and it also has some of those little scrubbing particles to kind of exfoliate your skin a little bit, unclog pores, that sort of thing. I thought I'd give that a try. I don't know if it's specifically categorized as a pre-shave wash, but I thought I'd use it. It was pretty good. It took a lot of rinsing to get all those particles off the face, though. So we're going to go ahead and build our lather now. We're going to dump that cold water out of the shave bowl. Get a little bit of cold water on top of the shave soap tub there. Here is my Altair shaving brush with that aluminum handle, and that feels nice and cool to the hand. Wow, I didn't expect that. That's a good choice. That's great. So we're going to go ahead and load this, and we're getting a good brush load here. Okay, I'm just going to keep loading it, keep loading it, keep loading it, like that. I think that's that looks like a pretty good brush load. I might have to go back in. I'm getting a little bit of cream around the edges there, just a little bit. Let me just get a little bit of water because I might have wrung out too much. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. A little more, introducing just a little more water there. Let me hold it like this so that kind of get away because you want to get back from the lens because it's splattering a little bit because they really packed a lot of shave soap into this tub. Okay, that's got it. Right there. Look at that brush load right there. Very nice. All right, here is the Starry Night lathering bowl. I got a little bit of water at the bottom. I'm going to get rid of those little bit of drops there because I think I have enough on the brush. I can always add water. So here we go. Oh boy. That's really starting off. Well, that's going to the races right there. I tell you what, that's great. And again, a nice cool shaving bowl, cool lather, cool brush handle. I'm assuming the shaving brush knot is cool as well. Okay, I'm going to need a little bit of water here. Let me just, I'm going to really be generous with dipping into tips there because I think I got a really good brush load. I need a little more water to get things going here. Yeah, check that out. That's really starting to, can you see that? Okay, I got to be careful it doesn't run off the side there because I'm holding it at an angle, almost sideways, completely sideways. I got to be careful. Boy, that scent is marvelous. Boy, this makes for a great cold water shave, this particular shave soap and scent. And this is really starting to lather a treat. My gosh, look at what we got there so far. Man, oh man, that is, look at that. Okay, almost there. I'm waiting for that Zingari shift. As Jimmy V has coined. He coined it the Zingari shift. Get that little tone drop. And that tone drop comes about because the volume of lather increases in the bowl. I think that's my guess. Boy, that's a nice lather. Man, is this a great lathering soap. Wow. Just a little more water. I'm waiting for that Zingari shift. Just waiting. Oh, there it is. There it is. Just that, yeah. There it is. Oh yeah. Look at this lather I've got here. Look at that. Boom, lather, check that out. My gosh, this made heaps and heaps of beautiful, beautiful lather, and what a great feel. This is really nice and silky on the skin. Boy, that's marvelous, and this scent is fantastic. This is great. I'm so glad I'm doing a cold water shave with it because it just feels so refreshing. Oh man. Wow. Boy, this scent is marvelous. Wow, is this a great scent. This is perfect for summer nights. Perfect for the summer nights. Great for an evening night out. Oh, yeah, this is ideal. There is a beautiful sophistication to it as well. Look at all that. Look at all this lather I got. And the Altair brush did an absolutely spectacular job. Wow. Look how much I have there. And on the brush as well. My gosh, I got so much here. Oh, that's great. And nice and cool and refreshing. Let me get my Dorco razor blade here. Okay, let's set these aside. Right there. There it is right there. Dorco Titan razor blade. All right. And we're going to go ahead and unwrap that. Okay, so that's unwrapped there like that. All right, and we're going to get this carved bison razor. Boy, I love this razor. This razor is marvelous, okay? Thanks again to Matt Panter for the carved bison aluminum razor, and a big thank you to David Dart for the Altair shaving brush. Okay, there we go. Put that in there like that. Oh, that just seats so beautifully. The tabs come right through the razor blade and line up with the slots on the base plate so perfectly. Look at that. And everything snugs up so very, very nice. I'm snugging up right about there. I don't want to over tighten, but that's snugged up perfectly. And the balance and alignment on this are just spot on. And the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. And there is a little bit of an indentation here and some grip channels here, as you can see right there. So you get a nice grip of that when you're tightening it down. That's really terrific. All right, we're going to heat this up under some cold water. Kind of cool down the aluminum a little bit and get an enhanced, cooler shave, because the cold water really cooled down the aluminum handle of the Altair shaving brush. And we're going to do the same here with the razor head of the carved bison razor. Oh, that's marvelous. I don't have to swirl in the sink. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's perfect. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. And you know, you can see how nice and stable the lather has remained while we were loading the blade and chatting a little bit. Boy, that's marvelous. This razor just grabs that lather, pulls it along to shave away the whisker. Boy, that is nice. That is so nice. Very, very comfortable. Boy, this shaving soap, this lather, has marvelous, marvelous glide. I can tell you right now, I'm using this one all summer long. Yeah, this is a good one. If I get invited for an evening night out, you know, a nice dinner or something like this, I'm pulling this one out. This is great. Great, great residual slickness to allow me to do that little bit of buffing and touch up there. That's marvelous. That really is. Wow. Love this razor. Really, really fantastic. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. Now, I started out with 1 day's worth of beard growth, and I am in socially acceptable shave territory, no doubt about it. That was a marvelous first pass. And I have some excess water on my skin here, and we'll see how the lather responds to that. Very, very well, to be honest with you. I mean, it's almost like it's utilizing that extra water just to spread out a little more. And I can still add a layer upon a layer while I'm lathering here. You can see that. Oh yeah. The scent just maintains its zestiness and vibrancy. This is wonderful. Wow. Look at that. Just marvelous. And I have plenty here for a third pass, touch up if I need it. I mean, there is so much here. Wow. This is a good one. Look at how much I have there. This is marvelous. This is a marvelous, marvelous shaving soap base. Wonderful lather. Really, really terrific. We're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. That's great. And what I did before I started this pass is I dunked the whole razor into the sink because it's good and cold. The water in the sink is good and cold, and it just cooled down the entire razor to give me a nice, cool shave pass. I did it again. Oh yeah. That is so refreshing. Now be careful because the handle is hollow. It was dripping out there a little bit. So I'll have, when I hold it underneath like that, I'll have to pull it out like this so it drains a little bit. Okay? Okay. Duly noted. Oh, that's great. Marvelous. Really, really terrific. Again, really, really outstanding residual slickness to allow me to get up and get those little bits underneath the nostrils there. Really, really terrific, and this razor does a great job at that. Oh man, that was great. Second pass done. Let's rinse. The shave is done. This is going to be BBS. What a marvelous, marvelous cold water shave with a fantastic shaving soap. A wonderful scent, El Cantinero, and that Sago shaving soap base. Marvelous. Marvelous. My gosh. So we're going to go ahead and do our final rinse routine. Just a cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block. So hang in there with me. That was marvelous. Wow, what a great shave. Great cold water rinse. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. That's marvelous. My gosh. What a great shave. Especially with this warmer summer weather that has rolled in. Oh my gosh, this is BBS, and the post-shave feel is marvelous. It really is. It really is. It's remarkable. That's wonderful. But we're going to see how... we're going to see what the alum block has to say. I'm going to be using the GBS alum block right here, travel case, and a little block right here. Now I use this one in a while. I got a band on there to ensure that it doesn't slip out of my hand. Not as large as some of the other alum blocks I use, but it is for shave down or travel purposes. Okay, here we go. No stinging, no zinging. That's wonderful. And I got to be honest with you, before the alum block, I could have just run out the door. That is great. That's marvelous. Well, I'm telling you, this was great. The scent is marvelous. The Sago shaving soap base is great. The lather is marvelous. It's wonderful. It's rich. It's creamy. It feels silky and smooth on the skin. It really is a very, very good shaving soap base. My gosh, this is a good one. And the scent is perfect for summer. Put that there in the case like that. We'll set that aside and let it dry out the rest of the way. Let me show you the lather here. Now, I may have splashed a little bit in there, but no matter. This is just a very hearty shaving soap that builds a rich, thick, creamy, yogurty lather. Look at that! Look at that! I love that curlicue. That just, I mean, that to me, that's a sign of a really well-made lather. When you get these beautiful peaks like that. Look at a peak in there. Just a little bit of a dump. And right, look at that, huh? That's a technical word, dump. Look at that. Isn't that great? Oh, this is a marvelous shaving soap base. It really is. And the lather is just wonderful. Now, I do not have the aftershave splash. I'm going to get it, though, because this is a marvelous set. But I do have something that will fit in very, very well. Florida water. We haven't used this one in a while. This is good stuff. This will complement it very, very nicely. Oh, you know what? I've got a flip top with this one. There we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and be very, very generous with this. Okay. We're going to splash this on liberally. Okay. Here we go. Jimmy V method. We're going to go ahead and let that alcohol evaporate a little bit and slap on nothing but the good stuff. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's great. That's a good follow-up. Man, that's great. Yeah, Florida water will pair up nicely with it. Not identical to this wonderful scent here, but it'll put you in the ballpark. Yeah, that's terrific. And we're also going to use a little bit of our Parasso rosemary and mint post-shave powder right here. A big thank you to Jamie Horn. Let's get that lid off. Let's get that off. Come on. Come on. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then dispense the powder like that. And this is really nice. This brings back that silky smooth finish that the shave soap gave us. I could have just walked out the door, to be honest with you, but this is great. I need a little bit more, just a little more. That's marvelous. I'm really enjoying this post-shave powder. Rosemary and mint from Parasso. You can see it there. Oh, boy, that's nice. BBS finish. Wow. Great, great shave. This was absolutely wonderful. My gosh. My thanks to Heather at Zingari Man for very kindly sending this along to the channel, allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. El Cantinero. Grapefruit, tequila, and lime. What a marvelous, marvelous scent. And the Sago shaving soap base is marvelous. This is a great one. This is fantastic for the summer months, the summer season. I highly recommend it. Great scent, great performance, rich, creamy, yogurty lather that paints on silky smooth, very nourishing to the skin, and a great post-shave feel. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. And yeah, you know, if I had decided not to do the alum block or the aftershave splash or even the post-shave powder, I could have walked out the door and I would have been fine. A wonderful post-shave feel. So, Zingari Man's El Cantinero aftershave splash is also on my list. We'll have a link below where you can check it out, where you can order it, and that sort of thing. So, once again, my thanks to Heather at Zingari Man for very kindly sending this one on the channel, allowing me to share it with all of you out there. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell also give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.